Sean Diddy Combs has been sentenced to 50 months in prison. That's 4 years and 2 months for the hip-hop icon and business mogul.
This is a very bad day. There is a human being now in custody for 50 months.
Diddy was just sharing.
Based upon conduct that a jury heard, the jury resolved, and the jury rejected. It is really a sad day.
Sean Diddy Combs has been sentenced to 50 months in prison. That's 4 years and 2 months for the hip-hop icon and business mogul. Combs was sentenced to what Judge Arun Subramanian said was significant time. He was sentenced for prostitution-related offenses after his conviction in July in a case that ended in a split verdict. Combs was acquitted of the more serious charges of sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy that could have landed him behind bars for the rest of his life. Prosecutors had called for a sentence of more than 11 years. Combs' lawyers wanted him released almost immediately. Judge Arun Subramanian issuing his sentence after hearing directly from Combs. Combs said that he expresses remorse to his victims and that he is a changed man, that being in jail for the last year or so has allowed him to kick alcohol and drugs, and that when he gets out of prison, he wants to share that message with others.
Fairness, you guys were incredible. I am a friend of P. Diddy's from the 90s. He went to Howard. I went to Morgan. I want to say on behalf of the Combs family, you guys did amazing. You were an amazing team.
Can I talk to you guys about the sentence?
Yeah.
Are you able to talk about that or say anything? Comment?
This is a very bad day. There is a human being now in custody for 50 months.
Diddy was just sharing.
Based upon conduct that a jury heard, the jury resolved, and the jury rejected. It is really a sad day for everybody.
I don't feel that way. I
More men need to share
I
the
feel
win.
justice was
He
served.
should be released.
Justice was
Mr.
served.
Combs should be home.
Free Sean Combs.
Mr. Agnifilo,
Yeah,
were you
Trump,
able
Diddy,
to
Epstein,
appeal?
all
What's the
innocent.
timeline on that?
Epstein and Diddy
So
are
yeah,
innocent.
we are planning to appeal.
Man, I want to hear them, bro.
We are planning to appeal. We think we have strong bases to appeal.
Yeah.
The strongest basis is that the jury reached a verdict on coercion. It found there was not coercion, and I think the judge said coercion today as a basis for a sentence at least a dozen times. We think that that is unconstitutional. We think that a jury verdict should mean more than our jury's verdict seems to mean, and so we are planning to appeal.
How did he feel when you asked for the decision?
Cross appeal. What would happen in that regard if they filed a cross appeal and then could Sean Diddy Combs get a higher sentence?
He would not get a higher sentence, and they're not gonna cross appeal. We're gonna appeal. We think we're right, and they'll respond to the appeal, and it'll be decided by the Second Circuit as soon as
Tell
we
us
can.
about the conversation you had with your client after the sentencing.
Consensual. The judge clearly thought the sexual encounters weren't consensual.
Because he's
What did you
biased.
make of his remarks?
He's biased.
If anyone, I'm happy to go. So we think that's just absolutely inconsistent with the jury's verdict. I mean, the jury's verdict was resoundingly clear. There was no sex trafficking. There was no racketeering. Everything was consensual. Everything was adult, which is why he was convicted only of the prostitution offense. What we feel happened today was that the judge acted as a 13th juror,
Yes,
one
he
that we
did.
did not choose, and that he second-guessed the jury's verdict.
Well, at least the judge was open-minded. At least the judge was open-minded for both sides. He gave consideration.
Did you have a chance to talk to Sean Combs? Did you have a chance to talk to your client? Can you tell us about
How
the
is
conversation
Diddy? How is
after the
Diddy?
sentencing?
How is he?
How's your client?
How is he?
impact sex
Disappoints?
But he's okay now.
Push back a little bit.
But he's okay now.
Come on, man.
Stop pushing people, y'all.
Y'all making this a circus now, bro.
Space out.
He does feel justice was served, though. He said he takes accountability, and I felt like Diddy definitely took accountability for everything, sir. And I would like to just let you know that everything was not consensual, sir. Please don't say that. It was not consensual.
How was
Even
it
Diddy
impacted?
This is the
admitted
defense team,
that.
man. Let's ask them a question.
Yes, but
They
he
defended
did
Diddy.
allegedly.
All right, Queen. All right, Queen. All right, Queen.
Martin, can you talk to us about talking to Sean after
Clearly,
this?
all talking about domestic violence.
I'm
so what does
not.
that have to do with
Obviously, we
Sean?
spoke to Sean. I'm not going to talk about what Sean and we discussed. It's obviously a privilege.
We all
I'm not
feel
gonna get into it.
comfortable bringing
tell us
it
what
up by
location are
any
you gonna
means
recommend?
necessary, no matter which community it impacts.
What are the next steps?
Why
here
weren't
for
the
Sean
sex
Combs?
workers on trial today?
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Where were the escorts?
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Thank you, guys.
Here's the
Next
question I heard.
steps.
What's next?
Yes.
Why weren't
What's
the
next
escorts
is that
speaking
we
to
are
the
going
transportation of
we're going to
prostitution?
try and find the right facility for Mr. Combs. We're going to ask the judge to recommend that. We are very serious about pursuing an appeal, so we have a number of things all going on at the same time.